Is that one?
There was two that just flown past.
This is them. Right, stay there, Archie, stay there. Well, brilliant race today, so make sure you stick around to the end because it's been really dramatic for us. If you haven't subscribed, then like and subscribe to the channel, because most of the people that watch the channel aren't actually subscribed, so click that down there somewhere. Thank you. The race is tomorrow. Today's basketing. I've got the birds ready as best I can. I'm going to basket them up in a couple of hours and then take them down to the club. And I think I'm going to send, we've got 33 that we can send left out of all the birds, and I'm going to send 30 because one of them hit some wires, so it's lost some feathers. One of them had the bad eye, and the other one is the one that we sewed up, that we glued up, where its crop had come open. So they're the 3 that I'm not going to send. Everything else is going to go, I think. So yeah, here we go. One of these had got pecked in the eye by the other bird. It's one of the ex-rung birds, and I don't want to take it, so I've just got to check any of the ex-rung birds. Can't remember which one it was. I'm not going to send it, even though it seems to be flying fine. It's coming back from the tosses okay. I'm not going to risk it. So. And here's another one that was we took on the training toss the other day, and it came back with a load of feathers missing. I think it's hit a wire, so we're not going to send you either. Although you've been flying fine, so it's not fair to send you, so we'll keep you back. I'm going to go to the club, get all the birds clocked in, and then I'll come back, clean all these out, and then yeah, get ready for the big day tomorrow, which is the first race. And really, all we're looking for is the birds to come back. Whether we come, well, I don't really care what position we come. It'll be nice, obviously, if we do all right, but the most important thing is getting the birds back so that they get that experience of being released with another 1,000 birds, and then somewhere they've never been before, and knowing to come home. That's going to be the thing tomorrow. It's only short, it's about 56 miles, I think, something like that, which is what, 80 kilometres up at Harrogate. So yeah, hopefully it's going to go all right, but we'll see. So next thing now, we've got 20 minutes and I'm going to head off to the Pigeon Club. Right, so we've got the ETS pad set up here. I'll put a bungee there just to open a couple of bob wires, because when I find, if they do happen to all come as a group, when they come rushing through, these pads aren't great at picking up all the birds. So hopefully by opening this up, they might be a bit more likely to go down the centre of the pad and in fewer quantities. And then also done the same thing for this one up here. I've got some scran ready on the floor for them, and some water, a bit of light feed, nothing too heavy. Clock reading, clocking with 02 antenna, so I'm hoping that works. Landing pads down, got the camera set up there, got the other birds in there. Yeah, the most important thing today is getting the birds back, not necessarily position, but any position I guess is a bonus. Right, the birds will let go at 10 to 9, and it is now nearly 20 past. So they've been in the air for half an hour, so they should be due back in within half an hour, ideally. Archie, the birds have been released 35 minutes ago, so they should be in 25 minutes. Are you ready? Who's going to win? Me, you, Jasper, or Mummy? Me. Mummy's bird's 1985. I think that one got attacked by a hawk. So I don't think that one's in anyway. Nothing yet. Wind's picking up. Whoa, well that was one. Bloody wood pigeon. Is that one?
There was two that just
Yeah,
flying past.
this is them. Right, stay there, Archie, stay there. Yeah, okay, sit down. There they are. That's probably one of ours and one of somebody else's because you'd expect them to come in sooner. Come on. What's that? 9:48. Get the dropper out. Forgot to have the dropper in, I was pissing about with the camera. Where are they? Oh, losing time. Doesn't matter, we just got the birds back. Cocks. Yes, it's both clocked. Who's that then? That's 1998 and 1994. I think I only lost a minute there, which isn't too bad. They were nervous about coming down, weren't they?
Yeah.
But they'll get better at that, I think. Training class.
Oh. Wait, is that right now, Brian?
Shake your tin, Arch. Stay over there. Don't move around. Where are you going? Oh, it's not what he's meant to do.
There's one.
Three hen birds.
Yeah. In. Just give that one a shove.
They came from that way as well.
Yeah, they did. Isn't a one. That's not a dove. That's a dove. There were more than three there, weren't they?
No, there was three.
There was. I thought I saw a bunch of them.
Walk it in.
Pick it up.
You can try.
I'm really good at it, Mummy. Mummy, it's really calm with me. It likes me.
Careful, Jazz.
Let's go, Mummy. It's very calm.
It's oxygen, isn't it?
It's the youngest.
Oh, where they came from? Over that way. We're all coming from over there. That's where the majority of them will be going.
Ready? Is that one?
Good one. Right, kids, move out the way. There's cameras on that. It's a bit nervous, that. Too many body work.
Yeah, we're going to go down.
Archie, you sit down, mate.
There we go.
Right, feel that, Archie.
Is that mush mush? No. No mush mush. Daddy.
Yes. There we go. There we go. 19. I thought I'd missed one, but I've just been and counted, and we have actually got 19. So, right, so it's 10:30 now, and we've had 19 back. I think 1 or 2 haven't clocked, so I need to check the ETS rings on those, because they went in on their own, but they've either gone around or the ETS rings aren't quite working quite right. But yeah, 19 back so far, and that's been half an hour, so we're 11 missing. There might be 20. I'm just going to go and check the numbers, but yeah, good so far. Archie's still missing, Ryan not Brian. Mush has just landed with the next batch. They came from the south, so I'm assuming most of them have overshot, and now they're working their way back. So yeah, 2/3 back within half an hour. That's not too bad. Let's see how we get on with the rest, which I'm about to go and do the clocks now, and then we'll find out how we did. So, turned out to be quite a good race for our first ever race, and a surprising result. Those first 2 birds obviously were 4 minutes ahead of the rest of our birds. We got them in bits and bobs after that. They kept coming along in 1s and 2s, and then we had a big batch of 5 or 6 spread out throughout the day. But it turned out that we got 2nd and 3rd in the club, but also 2nd and 3rd in the federation, which is a pretty impressive result, I think, for our first ever race. We're obviously quite lucky with the wind direction that suited us, but definitely putting in the work, I think, with the birds and the training and the feed and whatever. So I'm quite happy with that, and happy with the birds that we were gifted. Obviously, I think the 2 that won were from Dave Evans, which is 1994 and 1998. Yes, I think there was 1,033 birds, I think, in total for the federation. So yeah, definitely surprising result, really.